right, ladies and gentlemen, super pumped. This is a special episode of Honest to God. We got me and producer Ben in studio,
Woo!
And we're alone today. We're
It's just
alone
the two of
today
us,
because we have a team. Mm-hmm. We have a 3-man team right now in the field, deep in the nitty-gritty, answering those hard-hitting questions like, what parish has the best fish during Lent? It's an important question, Ben.
It is a very important question because this year, what is it? The City on Purpose? City on Purpose has approached Honest to God and The Quest, and they have asked if we could go out and film some of the fish fries. And so we've partnered up with AG, with Michael Loins. Is it Lions?
Lions.
Like Michael Lions.
Lion. Loins
not loins.
That's
a different thing. Yeah, But we have them out in the field asking those hard-hitting questions. And John Henry, I think people can vote. I think we have a winner.
We're
going to. Yeah.
Actually, I think on April 7th, right?
Yep.
We've got an award coming out, big Golden Fish Award. It's going to be great.
Huge.
We're
massive.
really playing up all that anti-Catholic propaganda from the 19th century about us being a bunch of fish eaters by literally awarding a golden fish to the people who serve us the best fish during Lent. So we're really excited about it.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, I am getting word that Tessa is ready for us, actually live in the field, definitely.
Heck yeah, that totally live interview where none of this has been pre-recorded. Let's go right to it because it's happening right now. We better get there or else the interview might get interrupted.
That's right.
Take it away, Tessa.
Thanks so much, Ben. Today we're coming to you live from the UGA Catholic Center. They're doing it a little bit cooler than some of the other parishes I've seen, okay? They actually are structuring it like a sit-down restaurant. So you come in, they have you sit down, and they actually take your order here, go and get your food, and bring it back to you. So I think they have a pretty good chance of winning.
All right, man, rocking and rolling over there at the UGA Catholic Center. Way to go, Tessa. Wish that I were there. Unfortunately, I'm here.
You know, John
in the
Henry,
studio.
I got to take a look at that fish fry, and it's actually like a pretty cool operation they've got going on where it's actually like they're serving tables. Like people come in and you order a ticket, and then they bring the food to your table.
That's nice.
It's really cool.
I dig
It's really nice. And our friend Julian over
That's what I was
there,
going to ask. Is it the Knights of Columbus at UGA that's doing that?
It is, yeah.
Once again, not to brag, but I was on the first ever Knights of Columbus College Council in the state of Georgia.
Really?
Which Julian founded.
That's
and then
right.
He founded
I
the one
remember
at
you.
UGA, and now Georgia Tech took over the one that we were a part of when our school closed down. So
That's
big supporter of the UGA Knights of Columbus. Big shout out to those guys.
Awesome. Fantastic. Who we got up next, John Henry?
I think we got AG. AG's coming into us all the way from Christ the King. So
Christ
we're
the King
straight
down in
down
Atlanta.
inside the perimeter. Take it away, AG.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Christ the King Fish Fry with Melissa. She was one of the volunteers here. We're going to ask her a few questions about what she thought about the fish fry and why you think that they're the best in the Archdiocese.
So I don't know of any other fish fry that I've ever been to in my entire Catholic life that came with a show. There were Irish dancers here earlier, so not only did you have community and food, but you had entertainment.
What was your favorite thing that you tried tonight?
Truthfully, I'm fasting, so I did not try any of the food, but I will say the mac and cheese has been extremely popular.
Yeah, everybody's been talking about that mac and cheese. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for serving today, and I'll see you guys back at the studio.
All looks good. All good things. Good things about fish. We've talked to a lot of the people on the ground who are there, but I'm curious about the people who are like running the show. I want to know about the leaders. I want to know what guy puts his hands on my fish before it gets fried, and also some of the other stuff that I can get other than fish. And I think we got the big man himself, not the one from Dancing with the Stars, but
and not God either.
No.
The big man.
No, he's literally just a big dude. No neck, all muscle, top to bottom. But we got Michael Lyons, who's about to talk to some leadership, some of the leadership team over there at IHM. So let's take it over to Immaculate Heart of Mary.
Thanks, guys. I am here with Marco and Father Robbie here at IHM for their fish fry. We have the defending champions. And so, Father Robbie or Marco, tell us about your fish fry this year and if there's anything special we should note and why you should be the defending champions and next champions for this next year.
I think, as you can see behind me here, this is the event of the century. Everybody who's anybody, everybody who thinks they might be Catholic, they are here in this room right now at the defending world champion fish fry at Immaculate Heart of Mary Catholic Church, which has been wonderfully put on by Marco and the entire men's group here at Immaculate Heart of Mary. We've had great crowds these last couple of weeks, a ton of folks in here tonight, a lot of young adults here tonight for a gathering after our Stations of the Cross. So ultimately, I can't imagine there's a whole lot of competition for us. I think we're best in the business. What do you think, Marco?
I think so too. I think part of it is The community's been really tight here for years and years and years, and the food is great. We make everything from scratch. We get fresh product for everyone. There's no preservatives in the food, whatever. Like I said, everything's made for fresh for the little ones and for the big ones. And most important, sometimes we have beer and wine. We did try margaritas, but they didn't go so well, but we may try them again.
One thing that stood out to me is that you also have a vegetarian taco station. That's pretty unique to your parish. What inspired that?
My kids are vegetarian, so we do have some very vegetarian options for kids. And if they want, we can make like a cheese taco if they want a cheese taco, or even like even some grilled cheese if they want to.
Great. So there you have it. If you want those special margaritas, then let Marco know ahead of time. And if you want vegetarian dish, come for vegetarian tacos, then all of the fish fry classics you would want anywhere else. And if you want to try out the defending champions, come check out IHM. All right, back to you guys.
All right, fantastic. All right, so way to go, Michael. I think we've talked to all the people who are going to be speaking, but they're going to be speaking to a couple of different people at these places. So we're just trying to riff for a minute to give them time to go figure out who they're talking to.
They're
next.
really great about like just switching around, getting things set up really quickly, really fast.
I've seen them sprinting, jumping over tables, going from leadership to young adults to eventually. I heard that we might even have like a 9-year-old who washes dishes.
There's a 9-year-old that's been running around trying to get Tessa to interview him. We'll see if she has time this afternoon. Yeah,
hard hitting stuff. Yeah. All right, cool. So while we're waiting for Tessa to get over there and get somebody else to interview, just a reminder once again that you can vote for your parish. Right, there's a link in the description below. On April 7th, we're actually going to award a golden fish to whoever does the best, whoever makes the best fish in the metro area. So be sure to look down below, click on that link, go vote right now for your parish.
And we only picked out 3 parishes for this because that's all we were able to cover in this short amount of time. But there are plenty more. Maybe your parish specifically out there has the best fish and we just didn't get to have it. So vote for them. Make sure you tell everybody to vote. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So make sure that you do that. And from what I'm hearing from my really discreet earpiece that I have in right now is Tessa's ready for us. Take it away, Tessa.
Thanks, Ben. We have Maggie here today at our fish fry. Maggie, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. All right. Have you ever been to a fish fry here before?
I haven't been this year, but I would always go on Fridays last year. So it was my Lenten tradition every single Friday to come to the fish fries after they had the Stations of the Cross. So yeah, but first one this year. So
I love it. Yeah. And what's your favorite part of these fish fries?
I just like the community that you get to see here. It's not just like college students, it's not just families, but it's just everyone coming together. So that's what I love most about it. And it's a lot of people that have come from like the Stations of the Cross. So just you pray with them and then you're able to share a meal with them. So it makes it really special.
What do you think sets this fish fry apart from all the rest of them?
Well, I don't know how the rest of the fish fries like run, but it's always the Knights of Columbus. They come in and they're just so loving and caring, and they really bring in the community. And I think it sets it apart because we're on a college campus, so you see a lot of like younger students who get involved with like confirmation. They're helping serve.
That's great.
And you have the Knights of Columbus and people that are part of the community that are students and like adults who are helping out. So I feel like that's what sets it apart, is this like having just this dynamic group of people coming to share a meal.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much, Maggie.
Of course, thank you. Have a good day.
Back to you, Ben.
All right, Tessa, rocking and rolling. Looks like a great time over there at UGA. We've got AG ready to go, coming in hot with an interview with the guys who are putting together the fish fry down at Christ the King.
Yeah, my name's John Horton. I'm a member here at Christ the King and Council 660 of the Knights of Columbus. And tonight we had a raffle, folks. You could win 100 American dollars. $1 gets you one ticket, $5 gets you 6. One of the great gifts of life. These tickets have been blessed. Yes. Here we are. We do a fish fry here at Christ the King. $15 gets a meal for the family, $7 for the children, and if you got small children, it's free. So we like big Catholic families because we feed them well here at Christ the King. So, and we'll do this for 6 consecutive Fridays during Lent, as with most other Catholic churches. But really, the good food is here, man. The other churches, it's not so hot. The best stuff is at Christ the King. So, thank you.
All right, and now it's time for the real nitty-gritty, producer Ben. I'm excited about this one because we've heard from some of the people in attendance. We've heard from some of the leadership. None of that is what's most important because this is an award not based on how many people show up, but how good your fish is. And next up, we have Tessa, who has managed to get behind the scenes and is actually speaking with the cook themselves.
The cook?
Over in, I'm sorry, Tessa's at UGA.
Yeah. Over at UGA, I heard that it's a family operation kind of going on.
Okay.
It's like it's a dad and it's a couple generations of knights actually putting on the fish fry. Super friendly guys, and I've heard the fish is pretty good from what I've heard. And
drinking beer and frying things, in my experience at the Knights of Columbus, those are the big two prerequisites.
They're really good at it.
Yeah, there's lots of things that I cannot share, secret society and whatnot. That being said, drinking beer and frying fish, I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about, and they rock it. And all other things. I mean, up at Christ Redeemer, right? They fried everything from fish to French fries to hush puppies to pickles.
Yeah,
pretty good
fried
spread.
pickles. I'm not a fan, but I've heard they're good.
All right, let's hear what that cook has to say.
All right, guys, we have the head chef, John, today. John, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. So, John, what's it like being back here in the kitchen?
Hot.
What's your favorite part?
I enjoy cooking. I really do. I like it a lot. I enjoy cutting it and mixing it, and I enjoy the look on somebody's face when they enjoy it.
That's awesome. Is there any secret ingredients for this
can't
dish?
say that.
Oh, we can't have secret ingredients. That is true. All right, John. Well, how about, what about this cooking sets your fish fry apart from other fish fries? Why should your fish fry win this contest?
Well, this time we tried to mix it up. We tried to do something a little different. We normally make a fried fish, which everybody enjoys. We make a baked fish and lemon pepper on it,
yum,
which is real nice. But we wanted to introduce something a little different, try to mix things up. So we went with a traditional Mexican taco fish dinner. So we had some Mexican rice and some pico de gallo and street corn.
Yep.
So just add a little spice to life.
I love it. It was really good. Well, thanks so much, John.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by.
Of course.
All right, and last time I really built up the whole cook piece, right? And how that's the real magic behind all of this is the cook. But what I should have done is gone even a step further and said there's another man behind all of these fish fries that is as important, and the only guy that can give you a dispensation to eat anything other than fish at the fish fry. Well, that's not true. I guess you don't have to eat exclusively fish. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But we've got AG on deck ready to talk to a priest. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hi guys, I'm here at the Fish Fry with Father Joe. All right, so tell me, what was your favorite thing you had tonight?
For food?
Yes.
My favorite, the hush puppies were pretty good. Yeah, I stayed away from the fried fish because it was in high demand, so I, died to myself and went for the baked fish.
And why do you think Christ the King has the best fish fry in the Archdiocese?
Wow. Well, this is my first year here, and I can't really compare it to too many other things, but we had overwhelming crowd tonight. We weren't expecting this many people. We had a huge line, so I think that's the big reason. But a lot of people are here. People want to hang out and engage in the parish.
All right, well, awesome. Thank you so much, and we'll see you back at the studio.
Alrighty, thanks for that, AG. Thank you, Father. John Henry, I wouldn't like to gripe on a fish fry because I think they're all great.
Sure.
What the parishes and the Knights of Columbus do, but I was very disappointed in a fish fry recently.
I'm sure it wasn't from any of the ones that were.
No, not any of the ones that we've gone to, but it was Good Shepherd.
You're gonna name names.
I'm gonna name names, and it was just because they serve a whole lot of people, and I think what they do is super impressive. And the clam chowder, I gotta say, the clam chowder they had is really good, but just portion size.
Okay.
I wish I had more food because it was good food. It was delicious.
Last
I wish there was more
time
of
I
it.
checked, Producer Ben, it is not a how much fish do you get competition. It was a quality of fish. So
Now
if you're
that is
listening
true, yeah.
And you're offended by Ben, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Be sure to check out the link below. Go vote. Tell Ben he's wrong and that Good Shepherd, it might have the best fish. I didn't have a chance to swing by Good Shepherd.
Yeah.
We've done some St. Brendan's action up there at OLM, done some of that, and shout out to Our Lady of the Mountains in Jasper. That's my parish, but I haven't made it to Good Shepherd. So I don't have a dog in this fight, but you do, lovely listeners. So please check out that link below, vote for your parish, and in the meantime, we're going to go over to AG.
Hey guys, I'm here at Christ the King, and we're here with Alan Austin from the Archdiocese of Atlanta, and we're going to ask him about what he thought about the fish fry.
He was high. It was great. This is the first fish fry of the year, and if there's going to be a competition, I was saying earlier, I think it's going to be hard to beat because it was really good tonight. Everything was great.
What was your favorite thing that you got?
The fried fish was better than I thought it would be, but the mac and cheese was pretty delicious.
The mac and cheese was great. It was great. All right, guys. Well, I'm live here at Christ the King Fish Fry, and I will see you back at the studio.
That was fantastic, AG. Thank you so much. It looks like a blast over there. I think that's the last time that we're going to hear from AG at Christ the King. And from what I'm hearing, I think Michael is done too. So thanks, Michael, for all of your feedback.
Appreciate it.
We do have two important people to touch base with, though, in the meantime. So let's get over to Tessa. She's going to talk to leadership, and we're going to find out in a minute if she manages to track down the 10-year-old dishwasher who needs to be on the show, I think.
All right, thanks, Finn. Today we have Mr. Paul and Miss Lynn. How are you guys doing today?
Excellent.
Awesome, awesome. What is you guys' favorite part about the fish fry? I know you guys are running the show, so.
I know for me to see the confirmation students who do this every year, they come and they serve the families and then clean up afterwards as part of their confirmation service law.
I'm in the Knights of Columbus, and my favorite thing to do is just cook with the guys. I love being in the kitchen, bumping elbows, teasing the other guys, telling bad jokes, and then like cooking and, feeding the people, feeding the sheep.
Yeah, I love it. And what made you guys do it this kind of setup, like where you have like the tables sit down and they serve you? How did that start?
2 years ago, because we hadn't had a fish fry over here in a long time, and I don't even know if there was one, but 2 years ago, we decided to ask the Knights, because we have a lot of Knights who are coming to the Catholic Center, and they said, sure, we'll do it, and we just thought, it's coming out of COVID, what better way for families who haven't really been out eating in restaurants. I think our first year, it was just to go. That was our first year.
Yeah.
We weren't ready yet. But then last year we did this. And we just wanted to make the parents and the families who come feel like this is like a little special for them. And that way there's not a lot of people over the food or walking around. And that's why our confirmation students, wanted to do this.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Do you have anything else to add to that? Awesome. Well, thanks so much, guys. Sounds like there's a lot of heart that goes into the Knights here.
All right, Tessa, that is fantastic. I think we've got one more clip if Tessa manages to track him down. Big shout out to Caleb, I think is this person's name.
He's been running around like trying to get them to film. They've been really pressed, with us going back and forth with people so fast.
Oh, it's high pressure over here.
High pressure over here.
That's why we get paid the big bucks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So he's been like following them around, like tracking them,
right,
and like telling them, hey, you should interview this person, you should interview this person. Actually, I think he's been asking if they want more beverages. I don't think he's a dishwasher.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think he's a beverage boy.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you are a dishwasher and a listener of Honest to God, by the way, we just looked at our whatever you call it, stats. Yeah. Big shout out to that guy in Qatar who listened to us for 5 minutes. Yeah, way to go,
really
Qatar,
appreciate it,
dude.
Qatar guy.
Big fan of. I'm not going to say Qatar necessarily because I think that there's some,
geopolitical things happening.
Yeah, but big fan of that guy.
Yeah.
So we appreciate
he's a cool
you
dude
from Qatar. And you know what? I heard, Ben? Qatar is on a peninsula surrounded by water. You know what lives in water?
What lives in water?
Fish lives in water, Ben.
Fish live
That's
in
right.
water.
John Henry here with Honest to God, the guy with a PhD in segways from Harvard, but for segways.
Awesome. And it sounds like they found him.
Did they find him?
They found the little boy.
We bought enough time for Tessa. Great. All right, well, let's get over there. I want to keep them waiting. I'm sure beverages need to be refilled. Dishes may or may not need to be washed.
All right, guys. Today I'm going to be interviewing Julian's son. What's your name?
Caleb.
Caleb. How are you doing, Caleb?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm great, thank you. What is your favorite part about serving here today, Caleb?
Well, I like the people here. They're really nice, and I like taking the orders. Yeah,
that's awesome. Have you had any of the food yet?
Not yet, but I've had it in previous fish fries.
Yeah, how was it? Was it really good?
It was really good, yeah.
That's awesome. And why do you think that this fish fry should win the contest?
I think it's a win because the community's great, and I like how the Knights of Columbus help out, and everyone's really nice to each other here, and they're good friends.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love it. Well, thanks so much, Caleb.
You too. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
All right, a big thank you to Tessa, to AG. Big thank you to Michael out there for their on the ground reporting, and a big shout out to Christ the King and IHM and the UGA Catholic Center, as well as all the other Knights of Columbus. If we missed you, if we weren't able to make it to yours, I know there's a lot of people doing great things. We apologize. We can't be everywhere at once. We just had 3 on-site reporters, real investigative journalism here on AM 1160 The Quest, Atlanta's Catholic Radio. If you didn't hear your parish's fish fry discussed today, that is okay. You can still vote. You can still vote for your parish. Once again, please make sure you go down, check out that link in the description, and vote. Vote for whatever parish you think has the best fish in the metro area. They will win our Golden Fish Award. It's kind of a big deal. I don't think anybody else does this.
It's a 7-foot tall fish.
It's a live fish. It's 7 feet tall. It is made of solid gold, and it's sentient, which is inconvenient, but still cool. Yeah.
It just wants to love.
So please make sure that you check this out. Like and share and share this link with friends, because we do want a lot of engagement. Send this to your local Knights of Columbus Council. Let's make sure that we get some traction under this, so we can give that award. That Golden Fish Award means something here. We'll be awarding that on April 7th, but in the meantime, please make sure that you vote, and thanks for listening.